skips, but that's about it. What the fuck? Oh, well, I guess that's where the platforming hitboxes are then. I don't think we're supposed to see that. There we go. So that's how we managed to create those angled platforms then. I see you. I see you there, Locke. I want Winston to say the Watto line. Oh god, could you imagine? My tricks don't work on me. Only pussy. Do I just... Ha! Yeah! Well, that works. Nice! Okay, cool. We've got to have money. I got that reference, Alex. I got that reference. Money. Stop swinging. Okay. Can I shimmy, perhaps? Oh, God. There is something there. Fuck it. Ah! Okay. We jumped in the water. I'm gonna have to reread that PA. PDA. No. No. Okay. You say up here? Dodgy Brummy says, say the name again. Eyes Wallow Kum. Oh, God. Oh. The gang's all here, everybody, apart from Terranetta. Yay! That's my first ever corner fucking bug thing. Yay! Thanks, guys.
Head back now.
Oh yeah, medicine. Ugh. Got the fucking medicine. Ugh. Actually, just give YouTube a go at some point. Oh, okay. Whoops. Twitch releases the Death Beatles. Should I save my gift subs for YouTube then? If you want. Oh. Ah, snake! The snake just wanted to say hi, and I was just like, no, fuck off! I was just like, I chose violence, snake! Fucking die! And it was dead. Find it very satisfying. It's just something about it. It's just a slower pace compared to other platforming games. Not as, like, frenetic. Not as, like, immediately rewarding. It's one of those ones that builds up over time, I feel. It's like the platform equivalent of edging, basically. I did not just fucking say that. Right. Now, let's not die. I died. So was that just an Easter egg, or was that... Oh god, no. No, 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 no! Save me, Lara! Oh god damn it. I forgot how easy it is to walk into fire in this game. Oh my god, that was by complete accident. I sort of had to nudge myself forward and then just let Jesus take the wheel there. Hooray! Yay! I did it. Everything is so windy. It's... Can you hear me? Yes. It's all very dangerous here. Don't go here without me, please. Yes. Oh, sorry, I can't hear you. Your signal is very weak. Well, she should just really be like, yelling her tits or saying, I can't hear you! Let me just go to a place without wind. Bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. Is this where she dumps toxic twats into? Maybe. This is her Mordor. Her Mustafar. Ah! Ah! Oh, yes. Chocolate. Beautiful. Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you lovely, beautiful people. Hello, and welcome to Tomb Raider Thursdays. I hope you're all well. Don't mind me, just ingesting some chocolate. How are we? Joining after the madness that was Total Chaos on Tuesday. Very much looking forward to playing through the rest of that game on Tuesday. Hello, hello, hello. Who we got in the chat? We have got Uncharted Raider, indeed. An actual official Kojima Productions shirt. Bought it in Japan of all places. In a random shop. That had a whole bunch of goodies. Future Rosa, welcome. Lionel Cyborg, hello. Stour, thank you very much for the resub. Happy 53 months, everyone. I feel stronger now. Got a 4-day weekend for Thanksgiving and spending it bringing Supernatural. Oh, sorry, binging Supernatural, because I got the series box set for the Black Friday. Nice. It's a show I never got into, but enjoy. Silgi Wolf, hello, welcome. Ian A. Graham. Jin the Cerberus, the real Black Orchid, not the fake one. Oh my god, it's Norse chick as well. Ma'am. Please, Norsk, bask in the gloriousness of my Final Fantasy VII shrine. It has grown. It has expanded. It also has Vincent. But welcome. Welcome. By the way, Norsk, was that your Buster Sword that you were holding in the picture? Or was that at the venue that you were at? Lindar FF9, welcome. RW Scott, Act 8113, Thomas Wrightson, Daniel M, welcome. Miraz Dezamba, hello. Let me just scroll a bit more, see who I missed. Apollo Technologies, hello. Scotty Lodenson, hello. Lord Saltus, the saltiest of boys. Finishing a playthrough Mass Effect 2 whilst having this on in the background. Sarah will be happy with that. She loves Mass Effect. I do too, but I've not played it in a long time. But I watched Sarah play it through the first time when the Legendary Collection came out, and she played it basically twice back to back. She absolutely loved it, which is great. Bakamura, welcome. Vanilla Death Shots, hello. Bomb. Scrolling through 666, hello. That's yours. Wow. How much does that cost? That looks really cool. I want one. You Americans get all the cool things. Like that bar. A Seventh Heaven themed bar. Your dad says hello. Hello! Hello there, Rob Senior. How's it going? Hope you and the fam are doing okay. But yes, I thought today we would finally take a look at one that I know that a lot of people have been recommending to me for a good while, and I've never gotten around to it for whatever reason, and that is Himalayan Mysteries by Titak. Some of you may remember Titak from being one of the many talented builders that was showcased over at Derby. She had a chance to be on stage to talk about her work. But also, you might have been a part of the stream when I was playing through Mists of Avalon Part 1. And I know everyone's very anxious to see Mists of Avalon Part 2. Just a little secret, I've seen part of it. It looks awesome, very much looking forward to it. But I thought I'd revisit, or not revisit, I'll let you revisit, the Himalayan Mysteries one, because that's apparently another one of her magnum opus. And it'll be my first experience going through one that wasn't necessarily made like recently. This was made back in 2008, I believe. So this is going to be kind of like old school janky TRLE, but in a good way, I feel. Hello, Tyranita. $50. Is that it? Wow, that's cheap. I've seen like proper ones go for like 350 quid. The bar was so sick, I wish you could experience it. The closest I've ever gotten to experiencing a Final Fantasy themed restaurant was when we went to Square Enix's headquarters in Shinjuku. I think it's in Shinjuku. And yeah, it is Shinjuku. And they got this cafe called the TRLEvision Cafe, which is like in this little egg that's just like sat in the the courtyard in front of the headquarters. And they have like a little cafe there and a whole bunch of merch. So, and they have like themed drinks on Final Fantasy games and Dragon Quest and stuff. And I had what was it? A Buster Sword Parfait, which is basically like an ice cream sundae with a chocolate Buster Sword mold in the top. And then Sarah had an Aerith one with a little piped icing. I think it was piped icing, but it was like a little red bow on the top as well, which was really cool. Not to scale. It's a tiny one. That would just be insane. Like his sized sword in chocolate form would just be insane. Deadbeat Jack, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Oh. Aaron, welcome. Aaron GB1001. Lord Saltus. Mass Effect holds a special place for me. It helped me get through my bout of depression many moons ago. Tomb Raider, though, is the game of my childhood. Great to hear, and I love hearing stories about certain games getting you out of, like, tough spots in life. Because as much as some people just still want to poo-poo video games as a kind of, like, almost like a time-wasting hobby, for me and a lot of people, I treat video games as my kind of, like, fiction. As my, like, instead of, like, how some people can just pick up a book and read it and get lost in that world and its stories and stuff. And its world building. That's that for me. I'm much more of a visual person. I've never been able to... Don't get me wrong, I can read, but it's more like because of my... shall we say mental disposition with my ADHD and stuff. Hello, Gemini Jake. I find it very difficult to focus on paperback reading. So I find audiobooks very much a godsend if I want to sort of check something out. So video games were very much something that my young self latched onto to find out about all these cool worlds and fantastical stories and characters and stuff. But anyway, I am rambling. It's an art form, it's escapism, and I fucking love it. And on that note, let's go... What? Oh, you found pictures? So... This was Sarah's, at the TRLEvision Cafe. I don't know how well that's going to come out, because it does look a little bit overexposed. But it's kind of... Sorry, just the lighting on it. So you can see at the top... Ah, fuck. At the top there is the Aerith bow, and then you got, like, strawberries and ice cream and other things underneath it. Did you have one of mine, too?
Yeah, other one.
And then that was mine, as you can just about tell.
And you also get the first
With
time
bits
I
of
went to
banana
Japan,
and the Buster Sword. Sorry, overexposed to fuck because of the lighting.
Also, don't forget the first time we went to Japan
Oh, the Azoria Cafe, which was filmed after 14, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we had like
Ifrit pizza.
I had an Ifrit pizza. And what did you have?
I had flaming bomb thing.
Yeah, you had like a bomb toast and something, didn't you? No, it was like a curry.
No, it was cheese.
Was it cheese?
Cheese.
Yeah, it was cheese that they set on fire, and it was on top of something else, wasn't it?
If people want to see it, if they check out your Japan video, the first time we went, so your very, very first Japan video, there is some footage of us in that cafe with my flaming cheese.
Yes, I will post the link. I'll post the video in the Discord, so if you're interested, go check it out. And also, if you happen to be on the YouTube channel, it is there somewhere. I think it's in its own playlist, though, or if you just search Japan in my channel.
That was great. And also,
hey there, Gemini, you're right.
Lord Satus.
What? Satus?
Asked Sarah who her favourite...
Oh, Saltus.
Saltus. Yeah.
No.
Asked Sarah who her favourite squad mate is. Mine's Grunt. Mine is Garrus.
Yeah, Garrus Vicarian. And this is my record.
I never romanced him because Garrus was my bestie. Whenever Garrus was available as a squad member, Garrus came with me. Garrus was the shit.
And who else? Garrus and who? Wasn't Caden, was it?
I always romance Caden.
Yeah.
I think next time I play, I think I might romance Yara.
The 2023 trip. I don't think it was that recently. No, our first one, like, we're talking 2019, I'm thinking.
No, our first...
Or was it 2018?
No, our first ever Japan trip, 2016. It was nearly 10 years
Oh my
ago.
god, was it really that long ago? Holy shit. We have, to answer Tyranita's question, was there any near merch? In one... A little bit, but we didn't see too much of it when we went.
It was mostly Final
Fantasy and Dragon Quest and Kingdom Hearts. But there was some that just wasn't, we weren't, I guess, looking out too much for it, but in the cafe, they definitely had some.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, that might have, 6 years ago one, I think, was when we went to the Art Nia Cafe, but the first fan video will have went to the cafe. But yeah, there's a video for every fan trip, so there's 4
There
videos
is, yeah, so you can really check out what we actually did and got up to in those
anyway,
particular
now
adventures.
I have dazzled everyone with parfait. I shall leave it there. Bye.
Bab, Sarah's had a haircut.
Oh, yeah.
She has had a haircut.
My hair's all gone.
Yes.
It's really short.
It looks good.
Thanks.
No worries. Right, and on that note, let's play some Himalayan mystery, shall we? So, of course, me being a basic bitch when it comes to playing these level sets, I am going to set up controller support on this just to make sure that it actually does work and lets me play it. Annoyingly, though, if I go show all layouts, here are mine, user created. I think it's the 10 one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the right one. We'll apply that and see if it works, basically. When can we see the new retrospective on Rise? At some point. People who watched my recent streams had got like a preview of like a 10-minute preview of the Rise retrospective. It is nearly done. But it needs just a bit more time in the oven to finish some bits off and film some more bits. I know it's the eternal question. It always gets asked. I don't know, people are keen to see it, which I understand. But soon I am working on it whenever I can. And it is about an hour and 45 minutes worth so far, and it's not finished. It will be longer. I'll just turn this down. Oh cool, that does seem to work. Sound quality high. Fabulous. Enter the Himalayas. Here we go. Yeah, shout out to Dean Copri. By the way, if anyone else turned up in that chat, Moon Spirit, I see you there. Tondrius. Really enjoy the retrospectives. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Yeah, if you want to check out the 10-minute preview, check out the VOD for the second VOD for the Rise of the Tomb Raider streams that were recently. It's in my live stream playlist. Check out that. It's towards the later half, so you can skip through if you want to just check out that part. Obviously watch the whole thing if you can. But yeah, I give you basically a 10-minute preview of that particular retrospective, just to sort of whet your appetite. So if you want a decent chunk to get your sink your teeth into, go and check that out. I'm sure it'll be nice. Thank you. I'm hoping. Stowat, welcome. Right, okay, let's go check out some Yetis and shit in the Himalayas. By the way, this was made in 2008. It's, you know, it's crazy what some people have been able to pull off with this game's engine before, like, 10 and anything sophisticated came along. Ah, yes, Lara's gaydar. But what sets it off, I hear you say?
Mayday! Mayday! What happened? I have no idea!
I don't know who voiced the pilot, but shout outs to the pilot. I have no idea! Here we go. 4x4 seating, what every plane should be.
Where am I?
All I'm saying is, like, I don't know how old Lara's supposed to be in this particular segment here, but whoever made the character for it, they gave her some absolute cake. Like, oh, what happened to the gaydar? No, it's fallen. I must retrieve the gaydar from the depths of the Himalayas. Early morning in the Himalayas. All rise for the Himalayan theme tune. Himalayas. Layers. Here we go. Right, here we are. We are indeed in in a plane crash. And I think the pilot might have not made it, which is a shame. But we do have a massive key to pick up. We do have a bit of a cut on our leggy weg, though. Can I maybe pick this key up? I'm holding... This is the first puzzle, chat. This is how you work. This is the first obstacle you have to get past. Oh god, what's... Oh, I thought his eyes were, like, gouged out. No, they're just closed. There. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's just like... it's like Jesus Christ. It's like the part of Lara Croft in this game will be played by Janet Garcia. Curtis without a goatee. Do you reckon? It could be. Well, either way, he's dead. So, R.I.P. So, yes. Oh, shit. Oopsie. It's time to enter the Himalayas again! No, I'm not gonna watch this again! I like how also she's the only person on this flight. She has more muscle than all of us, I think. Meanwhile, inside the crate, the gaydar picks up something and immediately decides to shit itself, causing the plane crash.
Mayday! Mayday! What happened? I have no idea!
I have no idea! Mayday. We're crashing. We're going to crash. Come on, stop it. Hello, Preddy. Welcome. Where is her mother?
Where am I?
Where am I? This thing has a mind of its own. And it's just going to tunnel into the depths.
Where is my mother?
There she is. There she is. I don't know what all the things... I'm going to make a save after all this, so I'd have to watch this all again just in case I die again. Which will happen. Which will happen. This is the Lara version of the bus breaking down on a school trip. This is very true. Yes. Okay.
Amazing.
There we go. Gotta face the right direction, otherwise it don't like it. I don't like it. So is there a way to turn this off, or have I just got to jump through and hope for the best? So the cables do kind of just get in the way, don't they? Ask the pilot. Yeah, sure. I'll do that, fam. Maybe I should look around first before picking up this key. That's what the key unlocks. Can I open the emergency eczema kit? Like this. Parachutes. Can't interact with the gigantic box of parachutes there. I can enter the men's room though. That's interesting. The hell is that? Bottle with water. What's that doing in the men's room? I'm the only passenger. What was I doing in the men's room with a bottle of water? Okay, interesting. Hey, Belair. Just sent you something in Tomb Raider chat in the Discord if you want to react to it. React to it I will. Hold on 2 seconds. It's not a piss bottle, you Zed. Don't be creepy. Very rough working process of Alpha Lines Reborn found being added back into the games. I did see a bunch of posts from Reborn in Shadow, so I wasn't too sure what was going on with them, because there was this whole thing to do with, like, a bunch of lines that were kind of AI generated that got them into trouble. So these Alpha lines I'm taking with a huge pinch of salt at the moment, because it's like, how do these lines suddenly just materialize? Like, not long after we've had, like, a whole bunch of controversy about the games, including, like, AI-generated lines. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of like, it almost kind of, like, tarnishes the otherwise reputable authenticity of it. Ah, fab. Just by the fact that AI lines and voice cloning actually just exists. From a 2002 PC version. Why has it only just been found now? That's crazy. I don't know the story behind it too much, admittedly. I thought you were just showing us the beta. I didn't think they were going to get added to the remaster. Are they actually? Oh, what's everyone's thoughts on those, like, potential achievements that got leaked for a potential new patch coming up for the Tomb Raider 1 to 3 remaster?
I better find some survival gear fast.
Survival gear. Lara's notebook. This place is structurally unsound. Von Croy's survival gear tips. Firm boots, suitable clothing, compass, weapons of some sort, food and water. When in China, I found a mysterious artifact called the Kaixia stone. Kaixia? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Its name literally means the beautiful lights and mist stone. I do not recognize the blue material it is made of. Thanks, Von Croy. Do you reckon we're going to get some, like... It sort of seemed to imply that there was going to be some kind of, like, new content added to the 1 to 3 remaster, potentially. But then those achievement lists got, like, delisted pretty quickly, so... I think that was a bit of an oopsie. I guess... Yeah, I want to see the Lao era be remastered. It's like literally the only one now that needs to have some attention poured onto it. I'm glad that they're getting re-released in sorts of, in a sort of way with the PlayStation 5 and 4 versions of Anniversary and Legend. But I would like a proper all-console, fully revamped PC port versions of all 3 of those games to play with at some point. Just noticed the snow leopard that's up the top there. He's just chilling. We're gonna leave him to it. Oh my god, is Ebac the cat? Hello, Ebac. Frank RTW. My illness put all my weekend plans in jeopardy. Oh, that sucks. How bad are you feeling? Someone earlier said that they had COVID as well. I can't remember who that was, but I hope you get better soon, man. Thankfully, COVID isn't as deadly as it used to be. So... you should be alright. They do add the Lao remaster. I hope they add some colour to it. The thing is, though, the Lao games do have colour. It's... The problem is that... Anniversary's colour palette was muted. Legend had lots of colour. And Underworld was quite dark, admittedly. So, I guess it will just be a case of just redoing the colour grading, maybe? To a degree. Yeah, wear appropriate clothing. Where am I going to find that? I could have just wrapped myself in a parachute, but the game wouldn't let me. Sadly. Can I just roll through the gap there? Possibly not. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's you, RW Scott. Oh, that sucks. The long kind. That does suck. Hope you get better soon, buddy. Yeah, Thailand was fine colour-wise. Ghana was amazing to look at in Legend. I miss Ghana. Is that a tin of beans? Yes, it is. Oh, soup, isn't it? Campbell's tomato soup. I dubbed this version of Lara Bubble Lara. Bubble Butt Croft. Juicy. Okay. Don't think I'm going to be able to just shimmy on over, but up there looks like somewhere I should... No, maybe not, actually. Maybe I'm overthinking that. Product placement. Yes, how dare they? How dare Campbell's Soup sponsor these streams? Now that looks like somewhere I should be able to shoot out, right? I don't have any guns yet. So that is a problem. I would love to see you react to the work in progress I did. Not talking to me, are you? No worries, Gray. Not feeling 100% tonight. That's absolutely fine. You look after yourself, man. You're not feeling up to sticking around and paying attention to me rambling on about Tomb Raider and other things. Then that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to hold it against you, man. Look after yourself. I think everyone else here will understand that too. The moon. It's a big moon. Hello, Jacob. Welcome. Second bout. Hello, hello. There's the rest of the plane. Over there, maybe I might find something to hit things with, maybe. That's not interactable. Fair enough. back up into the ice, those hams will break anything. Ah, good point. I am the weapon. Me and my steamed hams. Putzka Putzka, hello! Finally, beloved Himalayan mysteries. That's why I thought I'd give it a go. Finally, because I know it's so kind of revered by the community. For good reason, really, because Titak's work so far has been really impressive stuff. A weapon of ass destruction. Phrasing. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Oh, this is the Snow Leopard's lair, he thinks. Medkit, though. It's just a bunch of dead guys in here and a medkit. Okay. PS1 aesthetic will always be to peak Tomb Raider for me. I think I agree. And it could be just a bunch of nostalgia talking. But I don't know, I just find this particular aesthetic incredibly charming. Compared to modern stuff these days. I don't know, it's probably like the old man in me talking. What's that down there? Let me just save quickly. Nostalgia doesn't necessarily mean bad. No, I agree, and... But the thing you gotta make sure with nostalgia is that you don't get your entire... Oh shit.
No. No.
So I've got to pick up my outfit, basically.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Being blinded by nostalgia, I think, is where you start to lose yourself a little bit. Because I think it's important to recognize, no matter how, like, how much nostalgia you might have for something like this or another game, you gotta be able to sort of, like, recognize when something you love or enjoy has faults, but still, like, enjoy it regardless. And I think a lot of people, in a lot of ways, don't have necessarily the mental maturity. I don't say a lot of people, but it seems quite common on the internet for a lot of people to have, like, not as much mental maturity to be able to kind of, like, handle that. Like, they sort of, like, you see some sects of people just, like, defend something blindly without ever kind of, like, take into consideration that it might be flawed. You know, it's like, it's perfect, it's the best thing ever, you can't possibly say anything bad about it. And it's like, well, no, like, nothing's ever perfect. Like, stuff that I love is, like, far from perfect, but I still enjoy it regardless. Like, this sort of stuff is, like, not perfect, but it's still incredibly enjoyable stuff to play. To me, Tomb Raider will always remind me of childhood, and such. I will always cherish it. Yes, for sure. Also, congratulations to Lara for winning a Guinness World Record. 2, actually. One with the most magazine cover appearances, and another one was, what was it, the most recognizable female video game protagonist? Oh, we've got a new Macho Broccoli Club member. Welcome, Lord Saltus. Feel free to get stuck in and check out some of the sneaky peekies that are in there. Best-selling video game heroine, that's the one. Which I agree with. Like, as much as, like, there are other outliers like Samus Aran and whatnot, I think in terms of, like, outright, like, popularity and impact and stuff, Tomb Raider's still not beaten in a lot of ways. Culturally, it's one of the biggest and still one of the most, like, influential crossovers from the industry to the general public. Like, people still, like, even on I'm a Celebrity recently, if that's a show that anyone here watches, there was a female celebrity that likened her, like, likened like a challenge or a situation to like being able to be like Lara. And it's still something, it's like that comparison with like going out in a jungle and doing adventure stuff, that's still likened to her, and it's still something that women find, not just women obviously, but they find a very positive influence, which I think's really cool. And it's definitely not something that can be brushed away. Like, Samus Aran is definitely, like, influential for a whole bunch of reasons, most of, like, which being, like, she was the first proper, like, surprise mainstream, oh, you've been playing as a woman this whole time. But in terms of, like, if you were to mention the name Samus Aran compared to Lara Croft to a member of the general public, and I'm not talking about, like, a Nintendo fan or a gamer, I'm talking to, like, a general member of the public who has, like, no prior knowledge to any video games at all, really. They're likely to have heard Lara Croft's name more than Samus's name. And I'm not trying to sort of sound like I'm dissing Samus. But that's just the case. Yeah, and a lot of people don't even realise because she spends most of her time in her battle suit that she's still a dude. I must admit, the first time I found out, like, who Samus Aran was Smash Brothers on the N64. And my friend told me that was actually it was a lady, and I was like, ah, interesting. You know, Lara was out and proud a female protagonist from the get-go. Samus had to sort of, almost in a lot of ways, Trojan horse herself in, to sort of, like, make her initial mark. They're both cool characters, for sure. But in terms of, like, crossing over, Samus has yet to cross over into a movie, into a TV show franchise, perhaps. There's no animes being made, sadly, about Metroid. There's no movies, sadly, being made about Metroid as a series. And I think now that Nintendo are starting to branch out into, like, making movies with, like, Mario and now with Link and not Link, Legend of Zelda, that there could come a time that we could finally get a Metroid movie, which would be really cool. Like a science fiction, proper, like, gritty science fiction, not necessarily gritty, but proper dark, like, themed Metroid movie. Ebac says, I adore Metroid, I will give the series its flowers, but Metroid has always been rather niche and modest in its success, whilst Lara was a phenomenon. Right, yeah, exactly. Like, she opened up for fucking U2, for example. Ow. Don't even know how I managed to save myself from that. She was featured in the Spice Girls film, to a degree, as a cameo, admittedly. She was in, like, fashion magazines. That's another thing as well. Like, all the crossover between, like, different factors and facets of society and culture. You know, that's the thing that kind of, like, makes her more of a kind of overall success as a video game heroine compared to Metroid. And I only use Metroid as an example because in my Tomb Raider 1 video, there was a fair few people that basically were like, oh, why did you say that Lara was gaming's first lady, as in, like, the presidential position? And I had to sort of say to them, like, I don't mean, like, she was the first lady in video games, because she wasn't. But she was the first ambassador, female ambassador for the entire industry. You know? And sadly, Metroid wasn't at the time. Still kind of isn't, really. It's still very much like Ebac said, it's its own niche little thing. But still very enjoyable, and still very bloody good at what it does. Looking forward to Metroid Prime 4, for sure. Surprised she wasn't knighted, to be fair. Could that even happen, though? That would be pretty nuts if that... Is that even a possibility? I don't know. In this day and age, who fucking knows, man? Yeah, if I run and jump over here, that's not going to end well for me. But then again, I thought running and jumping to that would have been the thing to do, and it didn't work out for me either. First Lady versus Fist Lady? What are you on there, Diarrhea Manic? What is going on? Am I even going the right way? I don't think I am. Tifa? Yeah. We all know why Tifa's popular, though. She's a great character in FF7. But come on. If we're all honest, come on. She was original Booba Punch Woman. You know? And at the time, with like magazines being the way that they were, with Lara Croft plastered all over them, in like bikinis and stuff, she fit right in. Tifa is Fist Lady. Yes, she is Punch Woman. Do you know what actually I saw the other day? And it was weirdly enough on Vinted. I'll see if I can find it. I didn't even know that this thing was a thing. Did you know that, like, in one of the strategy guides for the original Tomb Raiders, there was a dress your own Lara Croft type situation going on? And I'll see if I can get the listing up, because if I can find it, if it's not sold, then I can show you guys, because it's quite interesting. Guide? I'll see if I can search it that way. It's the trouble with Vinted. You get stuff come up in your recommendation feed, unless you favourite it, it's just gone. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find it. But essentially, what I saw was, there was like a cutout where you can basically make your own paper kind of like... there was like a cutout of Lara and she was in a bikini, or underwear, basically. And then, like, on the sides of this page, you had, like, a section where you can cut out, like, a top for her, some trousers for her, some accessories for her. Didn't even know that that shit existed. And, it was... The listing, it was a guide for Tomb Raider 1 and 2. It's like £46 for the two of them that they were asking for, with that particular dress-up thing still intact. Did they censor Tifa in the remasters? Censor? Fuck no. Have you seen her bikini in Rebirth? Jesus Christ. Goon Eternal. My god. They did not mute her fun bags in any way, shape or form. Jesus. That's all I'm saying. All they did, if by censorship you mean by giving her an undershirt, like a sports bra, and some shorts under her skirt, then yes. I wouldn't count that as censorship, I would just count that as just a practical redesign. It doesn't change the overall look of her character at all. And let's face it, if they didn't put that in, there'd be several shots in the in the remake where it would look a little bit awkward. But if that's your thing, there are always mods on the PC version. Oh, no worries, Gray. Thank you very much for joining for what you could, buddy. Take care of yourself, yeah? So I've got boots. I've got bottle of water. Bottle of water? Now I'm going to try and find out where else I need to go. Boob physics in Rebirth? My god, man. If you ever watch, like, footage of the Don Corneo kind of... Those scenes in particular, you've got no worries, my friend. Absolutely none whatsoever. So I've just realised my webcam a little bit. Looking a little bit. Sorry. Aye. Piece of shite. So I've just had to tab out quickly, which it won't like because old ones aren't exactly known. Oh, hang on. No, I want to make myself thicker, juicier. There we go. Let's just expand my horizons. There we go. Let's try and see if it... Oh, my lord. It's gone Darude Sandstorm on me. Oh, there we go. So. I keep wanting to press both thumbsticks on the controller down to detach the camera, but I can't do that. So there looks like there's some kind of item for me down there. I'm going to climb back down. I think there was areas that I needed to fully explore further. You once played the FF7 PS1 version for 11 hours straight, so I was scared to try the remake. No, dude, honestly, like, FF7 Remake and Rebirth are some of my favourite games at the moment. They're fucking great. They've done a really cool job. Lion? That's not a lion. That ain't no lion, that's a snow leopard. Crazy fool. Okay, so I need to jump across to here and then climb up. Gotcha. Barrett in the sailor suit was also revealed. Yeah, no, he still does have the sailor suit in Rebirth. In the Junon Harbor section. Like, the voice acting, the expanded stuff I really enjoy too. I just, like, the cinematography. I'm damn intrigued, man, with what's going on with Zack as well. Really damn intrigued. Genuine question, was the Yuffie DLC good? I missed that bit. I liked it. Yes. You're talking to someone, by the way, who has platinumed both Remake, Intergrade, and Rebirth. So, yeah, I did very much enjoy it. I thought the Yuffie DLC was fun. They definitely improved the combat from...
My backpack. Finally.
From Remake in Rebirth.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
I've even done the super bosses, which again would have been part of the requirements to get in the platinum trophy. But yeah, I've done Vice the Immaculate. I've done the Pride and Joy fight, the Pride and Joy prototype fight. I've done all the VR fights in Rebirth. God, that took me a while. Yeah, all the hard mode versions. I've done hard mode on both games, where you can only use... You can't use items to heal inside of combat. You have to use, like, really careful use of materia to get MP back. Hey, Remuel. I got Remake on PC, still need to get round to it. I've only played the demo on the OG version years ago. Right, and what I like about the remake is the fact that it doesn't completely invalidate the original. The original is still very much a valid go-to for your Final Fantasy fix. For sure. And the fact that I will also recommend the... for those of you who have already played through the original FF7 and want something completely fresh and amazing, fan-made, a mod called New Threat, which I've watched Maximilian Dude play, and it's a good time. Because what it does, it completely refreshes all the fights, all the materia. Every character has like their own like a unique ability now. New scenarios, as well as like reworking old, like original existing scenarios. It's like the best thing to play if you're an existing FF7 fan, like for sure. Viking War, hello. So occasionally I feel like I've missed out with the FF series. I've never played them, but I do enjoy watching content about them. Should I go back to play through them all to get immersed? You don't need to play through all of them, and I will say that for you now. Because I have not played Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I've played 6, which was the last 2D one at the time. But the first one I ever played was 8, and then I played 7, then I played 9, then I played 10. I think I played 6 at the same time as 10. The PlayStation 1 version of 6 at least. But you don't have... They're not, like, linked intrinsically. They share similar, similar kind of, like... What do you call it? Not conventions, maybe. Similar kind of, like... ideas. But they're all individual stories. Unless you're talking about FF10-2 or 13-2 or 13-3, where they all carry on directly from the previous ones. But, like, even though they're numeric, they're not following on from each other's story. They're their own contained thing. FF10's a great one to start off at, I'd say. It was the first one that they tried voice acting in, so standards-wise, it's not aged amazingly, but it's not nowhere near like PS1 levels of terrible in terms of voice acting. How do I get to that over there? It seems like there's like a way to get to that cave from the other side, right? But the golden era for me, and I think for Sarah too, is the PS1 era of Final Fantasies. 8, 7, 9. People love Tactics as well. I've never played Tactics. 6 got a release on PlayStation as well. So if you're interested, for sure, give it a go. I definitely do recommend it. And also, hello to you too. Hope you're doing okay. I guess this level mod is supposed to be the case where you're playing as a younger Lara? Possibly? This is my first time ever playing through Himalayan Mysteries. Oh, feck. Not good. Yeah, 12, the re-release of 12 is apparently a good one. Sarah played through that. The Zodiac Age, they called it, where they reworked the leveling up system and stuff. And the job system, like the Gambit system, whatever it's called. 13 was alright. The problem I had with 13 was I wasn't too enamored with the story. And the combat was like, it felt too automated. They tried to make it more real-time action-y game, and it was like, but still turn-based. But the entirety of the battle system was just kind of like letting the game play itself and then just switching up and healing very much occasionally. So yeah, it was okay. Very flashy. 15 had some good ideas but didn't execute it well, I think. I still enjoyed 15 because a lot because of the music. I'd say, if anything, the music does a lot of heavy lifting in those games, but the music is absolute god-tier levels of, like, legendary. It's music that I frequently revisit, like on Spotify or wherever I can listen to it. And it's just fucking iconic, man. I love it. I love the music from Final Fantasy. Is it bad that you put 153 hours into 13? No, not at all. If you enjoy it, that's fine. I just didn't gel with 13. I thought the story was really weak. So, I kind of feel like I can't do anything here yet. Yeah, but I hope that helps. Thanks for the answer. Maybe I'll start with the original 7 and go from there. Seems like the very well-loved one. I'd say you can't go wrong with 7. I know a lot of people say, or like to say, that 7 is overrated, etc, etc. But 7 isn't where it is now and how popular it is because of, like, it being shit. It's there because it's a good game, a very good game, And I think still it stands out, and like that will at least be a good water tester for you to sort of like see as to whether or not you are going to enjoy like the rest of that type of series or that type of game. As a Metal Gear lover, cutscenes are something I can accept warmly. Ah, dude, man after my own heart. Yes, love Metal Gear. Uncharted and you will get on. FF7 is only £4 on Steam right now? That's fab. Yeah, you got no excuse. No excuse, I say. Download it. Enjoy it. What do I think of Kingdom Hearts, Steve? I have played pretty much most of them. The only ones I haven't played are Dream Drop Distance. And maybe some of the mobile ports. Like the portable ports. Like, Chain of Memories. I never played. Feels like I should still be able to do something over there, doesn't it? What does everyone else think, by the way, of what I'm doing so far? Just gonna reload this. I'm kind of down here a bit more. No, I just didn't like the combat idea with the whole cards. I just thought that was such, like, a bit of a lame idea. For me personally. Birth by Sleep I played because they remastered it and put it onto a console that I actually owned. I didn't play Dream Drop Distance because I didn't have a 3DS. And I've not played the re-release that was on the HD collection. And then there was that other one with Roxas, which I never played. Oh, hang on. Oh, fuck, I could just do this. Fair enough. 358 over 2 days. I enjoy them for what they are. I will eventually get round to playing the next Kingdom Hearts when it gets released. I find that I'm not as... Sorry, 2 seconds, chat. I find that I'm not as rabid about, like, the story as I used to be. I still enjoy it for what it is. But I do find that in a lot of ways, it has gotten a bit convoluted. And it's a bit difficult for newcomers to get into. But if you're already into it, I do find it enjoyable. I love the music. I think Yoko Shimomura is incredibly underrated in a lot of ways.
No.
Where do I get changed? Because I've got this suitcase full of clothes. Do I do it in the plane? Yeah, and I like the action combat. Hello, Sazula. But, yeah, I don't know. I just find some of the magic as kind of... I can take or leave it now. Do you know what I mean? Now that Kingdom Hearts 3 finally released and I've got, like, a whole bunch of closure on characters' stories and stuff, like, where they're going with it next is, like, something I'll definitely, like, end up playing. But, yeah. I'm not as kind of, like, I did have Kingdom Hearts merch in my display at the back here, but that's all kind of, like, gotten relegated to the loft. So I'm not as kind of, like, excited about the series as I used to be, for sure. It all depends what the next game's like. I say underrated because compared to other composers, I think Shimomura's name doesn't come up as much. It does now, for sure. I don't know. I just think she is possibly a little bit underrated. Whenever someone talks about Final Fantasy music, like her soundtrack for Final Fantasy 15 is like really bloody good. I think the Steam version of FF7 has missing music. No, I'm pretty sure that's not the case. And even if it is, mods to fix stuff like that. What music is it missing? I've not heard that. That's new to me. Missing music? That sucks if that's true. Ah, feck. The only things I haven't really done on Kingdom Hearts, weirdly enough, I've beaten Sephiroth, like the optional Sephiroth fight. I have not done Unknown Figure, or Lingering Will, or Young Xehanort, or any of the super fights, because they're just stupid. I haven't done Yozora. I gave Yozora a go for Kingdom Hearts 3, but Jesus Christ, that guy is just relentless. Yeah, the old PC release had MIDI music. Yeah, the Steam re-release is basically the PS1 version. Give or take. Yeah, Splinter Cell needs to come back, like, out... What's the show like, by the way? I've not watched the Netflix anime yet. So... There's apparently a key I'm meant to... Steam re-releases the PC port with, PS1 music. You really like it? Okay. Does is it Liev Schreiber? Do the voice of Sam Fisher in this? Does he do a good job? So why can't I open this suitcase full of clothes? What's stopping me? Is there like a changing room or some shit that I have to enter? What I think of the trailer so far? It's interesting. I'm enjoying it for what it is so far. Every modern re-release is based on the Steam re-release, yeah. Yes, true.
No.
Yeah, when the music gives you extended goosebumps, yeah, I love that shit. Our Japan videos feature Final Fantasy music almost exclusively. What? I said almost. Extended goosebumps, you mean feathers. Right, chat, okay. So I've got this fucking suitcase. I've got this backpack, got boots. Surely I should be able to put some of these things on, right? Or do I have to stand in a very specific spot in order to interact with this nonsense? Hello, Mo. Not too bad. How about yourself? Yeet it off the ledge. No, I can't even do that. Cannot even do that. So I got this, I got this, I got this.
No. No.
Just no.
No.
Weapons and some food and water. Compass. So I got boots, I got clothing. Don't have a compass. Weapons I don't have. I got water, but I don't have food. I don't know if I've collected everything, that's the thing. Maybe I haven't. Like, where is everything? I don't want to eat the pilot. I'm not going to resort to cannibalism. Not yet. Not again. Oh, what's that over there? Hang on. How do I get to there? That's interesting. Let's make a save. Yeah, there's a snow leopard on the, There's a couple of them. Which is not good for me. Can I move the boulder on the ledge? I mean, there's snow boulders, but I don't think you can interact with them. Maybe I'm gonna jump to this. Okay. Ah, too feckin' late. Slam. This is why I miss interaction symbols when I go back to older versions of the classic games. This is, yeah, that's one concession and quality of life improvement that I'm glad they did in the remasters, was adding that icon to let you know when you can interact with stuff. Nope. Slam. That's some very strong ice, for sure. Oh, did the video not work? Can't deploy the silly salmon if the silly salmon don't work. That sucks. Hang on. Pretty sure, yeah, that's a trigger fire thing. Let me just refresh my video alerts. YouTube alerts. Bot overlay alerts. Bit commands, they're turned off. Why? Sorry. They're back on. Everything is back on. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. Reloading. You're not getting that from me. No, it's not a pushable block. Yeah, I thought I heard that too, Unknown. The music did kind of like a record slowdown, didn't it? When I hit the ground and died. Oh, hello. Aha! There we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, she doesn't... She pulls them out of her tits. Titty guns! Titty blasters! Bazunga bazookas! No, no death counter. This isn't a Sabatu run. The deaths don't matter too much. A woman's natural storage, the bra, yes. Good job I don't have to, like, combat hypothermia and shit in this. Victoria's Secret compartment. That just sounds like a euphemism for Fanny. Oh no, it's out of her stomach. That's even weirder. Oh no, kind of comes out of her bra. Oh, hello. This will be us. Just be a secret. A little secret. This was made in 2008, which is crazy. So this will be like a lightly modified version of the Tomb Raider 4 engine. Okay. Jurassic Jam, hello. Uh-oh. Too early! Ah, bastard! Nearly got it first time. Gonna check my good lady's bra when she gets home. She could have been armed this whole time and I would never have known. What would be funny? This is kind of like an Austin Powers level joke, like a visual gag from like Airplane or something. It's like you open a bra, and then all of a sudden you just pull out like 2 M16s. Somehow. Any weapons concealed on your person? Yes, sure. Bazookas, flailing mace, claymore mines. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no! Damn. Damn, man. It's like Jessica Rabbit in, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. They go searching for her, puts his hand down her chest, pulls out a trap. Like a bear trap on his hand. Nice booby trap. Ow. A great sword, yeah. Why is the cat making noise? Ventipus. You can hear him going, meow, next door. Oh, Judge Doom in that film is fucking terrifying, I'll give you that. Ow. No. It's the bit where he's just going absolute psycho and he's going, you remember that, Eddie? When I killed your brother, I made a voice just like this! Can't obviously replicate it, but you get the idea. If you've seen it, you know. I know, that was like peak animation. Especially the fact that it's like a film where Warner Brothers and Disney collaborated willingly. Which is crazy. Bugs Bunny and... back when like Looney Tunes were some of the biggest cartoon presences, like, ever. Not so much these days. Disney seems to just have taken over everything, but back then, Warner Brothers and Looney Tunes, they rivaled Disney in terms of their recognizable characters and stuff. What's up, Daniel? What was a bone? A secret bone, apparently. A Yeti bone. What do I have? Is that my food? Am I making Yeti broth? Collaborating. Yeah, they had both their characters in the same film. Like, Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny share screen time. Though I think that the stipulation between that scene, behind that scene, was they could have them on screen at the same time, but they both had to take up equal amounts of screen space. And this is the point where, like, Bob Hoskins' like character's falling down, and he desperately wants a parachute, and Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse just both show up, and they're kind of skydiving, and they lend him a spare parachute. But like on the left side and the right-hand side of Bob Hoskins, it's like they both take up the same amount of space because it's kind of like this whole kind of animation studio superiority thing. They didn't want one to be like more important than the other, so they both had to take up the same amount of frame. I know, Daniel. In this day and age, it's very much like that. But with animation. I can never time that slope and how much of a gap I have to leave before I can actually jump off the edge safely. I've fucked up on the last one. Okay, let's make a quick save. Like, it's one of those films where it was like a complete lightning in a bottle type situation. Like, creatively, the amount of effort that went into it, it was like one of the first films I remember, especially growing up, that actually combined, like, live acting interacting with animation. Which was never heard of back then, but, like, nowadays it's really commonplace. Good job I don't have to worry about ammo, hey. Yeah, it could never happen today, which sucks. It's kind of why I like that golden era of cinema, for me. Stuff could happen that would never happen today. Like a lot of experimentation, not everything was like, oh, you must be making this, otherwise, you know, it has to bankroll, otherwise it's not worth doing. You know? Stuff could just happen. Space Jam. I've not watched the second one. I don't really care about the second one. Is it any good? Can't shoot those. Yeah, through there was just some medkits. A medkit. No, I want to see the new Naked Gun though. Is it any good? Obviously no spoilers, but it did look funny in the trailer. It's decent, is it? I watched a video recently that spoke about how casting these days relies more on social media presence rather than actual talent. That's difficult. I definitely do not agree with that as a talent metric. For sure. This is coming from someone who's like has a social media presence, but on a minimal scale. I'm very much a small fish in a very big, very, very expansive pond. But it's just like, yeah, it shouldn't be dictated on the size of, like, it's all a numbers game, really. At the end of the day, for a lot of people. Can't set that on fire. It's amazing how you can make such great looking maps with a square map editor. Yes. That's essentially what this is. It's a bunch of grids and squares. But what you can do with them now is just incredible. Reload so I'd have to climb all the way back up again. Titty guns! Yeah, 15 years ago. 2008 this was made in. Just Raku, hello, welcome. It's not a breakable box in the plane, we could have a look. Do you, beside classic Tomb Raider games, also like the Lara Croft spin-offs like Guardian and Temple? They're fun. I've enjoyed them. I've had some good times with some friends. They don't stay in the brain as much as something like these do. For me personally. But I've enjoyed them. I've enjoyed the spin-offs and stuff. They're good for what they are. I've not played the Game Boy Color spin-offs yet. I do want to. I've got one already in my my collection. Oh, thanks, Uncharted. You too. Never forget that. Oh, right. Sorry, 15 years ago, Leslie Nielsen died. Right. The trouble is... Yeah. When you kind of miss the context of things, it's... you kind of end up making it up yourself. My apologies. So let's go inside the plane again. I'm in the plane again. Can I shoot the parachute boxes, maybe? No. They won't even let me back in the plane. Hey, no worries. It's always good to see a new face. How are you? Right, what does one do now? Can you climb across the other side of the chasm where the shootable crawl space was? That's what I thought, but there doesn't look like to be any place that I can actually use to climb up. Annoyingly. Uh-oh. Well, that was weird. Ooh, excuse me. Where's the hole in the ground that the jewel made? Very good question. I hazard a guess it's probably on the other side of all this nonsense here. The gaydar hole, yes. Let's go back into the cave. The cave of not much wonder. I'd like to do a video on the spin-offs at some point. Don't hold your breath on when that's happening, because I want to get this. I want to get the big ones out first before I even think about doing any kind of like spin-off related content. Yeah, this is just an empty space with a health kit. Well, there was a health kit. Tommy Brader, hello. How's life treating me? Easy, medium, or hard? Ultra nightmare. Nah, I'm alright. How about you? You doing okay? Let's go back and check out that chasm. Admittedly, the only thing we found there was a secret area. But there must be more to this, because it's... Can I... Hang on. I wonder. No, that's not going to work, is it? Yeah, because that's just going to... Yeah, I can't even grab that to push. Okay, anyone got any ideas? Chat, anyone got any ideas? And check this chasm once more. Because that's where I would like to go. But I'm pretty sure I can't due to the nature of this area not having any climbable or shimmyable ledges. Having said that, though, the rock was there just to get in my way, pretty much, CJ. So, no, and I can't even reach up that high. Yeah, and that was just a secret area. So, the only place I can think of is the main chasm with the ice floor. That's the only other place I can think of that we need to explore again. So let's go back and do that now! Yay! This really is a Himalayan mystery, yes. Well done. Well done, well done. You've completed Tomb Raider. Ooh, can I climb up there, actually, weirdly enough? I've just had a brain thought. Maybe not. No. Oh, no, actually, I might be onto something. No. Fuck! Okay. Where the fuck do I go? I've reached that point, chap. I've reached the where the fuck do I go point. What's up there? Now, I've tried using the boots, I've tried using the clothes in the suitcase, nothing works. No, I can't push the box over the cliff, I did try that. I can't set the oil on fire either. These are all what we would like to call smart ideas. The game does not like smart ideas. It's been a decade since you last played this. Fuck, man. Feel old. I do have clothes in the inventory. You click on them, they don't do nothing. Oh my god. Just let me past. Ah, Apollo, thank you very much for the 200 bits there, my friend. Thank you. So... How did I get over to there again? Ah! I'm being incredibly stupid. Yes, I'm being incredibly stupid there. I'm back here too. Fuck! It's all good. By the way, how many people we got on YouTube tonight? I can't see the stats. I'm gonna rely on you to be honest. Tell me. Yeah, perfectly clippable moment there. Bless you! "30, nice. Welcome to all 30 of you. Beautiful lurkers. I keep thinking I need to set that oil on fire, but I don't have anything to light it with. That's one hurdle I am currently facing. Ah! Damn it, stop it! Ah, okay. By this point I would have said fuck it and corner bugged it somewhere. That's not what my streams are about. To the bitter end, we fight. There is a crate on fire down there, but I don't have a stick or a torch yet. Maybe later I get one. Also, hello there, Psychic Lucaria. The Yeti bone was a secret. I don't think that's something flammable. Plus, have you ever tried setting a bone on fire? Good luck. Mr. Patriot. Hello there. Uncharted Raider in another name. Oh, thank you for the clip there, Remule. What's it called? What's it called? It's called something went wrong. We couldn't find that clip. 8 out of 10. You'll try again. Something went wrong. I'm sure the clip does work. It's just the Twitch chat being crap at the moment. There's a Twitch-wide issue with clips lately. No, no, not Twitch clips. Not an issue. I've been absorbed into the mountain. The clip does work, thank you. Right, so... Can I make it over to there through this shimmying nonsense? There was something up there, but I have no idea how I'm supposed to get up there. Ooh. Or do... Or, no. No, because even if I... No, that is somewhere I've been before. Ignore me. Hmm. Yeah, I can't go any further that way either. Interesting. Hello, Croft Rider! How you doing, Gabriella? You right? The rider of many crofts has arrived. Can't go up there. Maybe not. Too slopey. All good, how are you? Yeah, not too bad. I am stuck right now. Yes, I am a little bit stuck. Admittedly. Interacting with that doesn't do anything. Yo, thank you for the gifts up there to Croft Rider there, Uncharted. Much appreciated, my dude. I yank the blade of the propeller. I don't think I can, but I can give it a go. I think it's just there for set dressing. Yeah, I can walk straight through the thing too. When you get a torch, you can light that. That's what I'm thinking with the open flame source and whatnot being there. I mean, we're getting into point-and-click adventure territory there, with that logic unknown. Covering the Yeti bone in oil and then using that to set fire to the oil. The many steps to take to achieve a simple result. Ah, fuck! Damn it. I mean, normally I would get an option that says combine if I could, but there's none so far. I don't want to waste my medkits by healing myself either. Who me? What have you been up to, Gabriella? You been up to much? Been playing much recently? Janky. 2008 Janky. Okay. Let's try that again. Just ended your stream and playing Movement of the Monastery. Oh, that's a great one. I had such a good time with that one. The sense of humor in it is really, really fun. If anyone wants to look up a walkthrough for this, by the way, whilst they're watching me, I'll be most appreciative. Yeah, up there is where I'm thinking I've got to go. I don't quite know how I'm going to get up there. Not at this moment in time. But I'm working on it. Remember it very well. Yes, I played it for the first time because of me! It was all your fault, she says. Oh, good. Good, I'm glad that you're able to play it. I think I've just worked out how to get over there, because I'm just being super thick in the brain department. Decided to stream because I'm tired of Tomb Raider 3 New Game Plus. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That sounds like a pain. Oh, is this the compass? Looks like a fucking frying pan. Ah! Oh, come off it. So we had to pick up the compass for that to happen. Okay. Interesting. Because picking up a compass was crucial to the integrity of this environment. Fire and oil. Yes, everyone's assumptions were right there. Compasses cause avalanches. Is she gonna get changed now? No. That's kind of a bit of a big drop. Who did the music for this? This is giving me Legend of Zelda vibes, as in like Ocarina of Time Legend of Zelda vibes. Oh yeah, I can shimmy around corners, can't I? It's Tomb Raider 4. It's the good kind of shimmying too. Fab. I got my audio muted on my previous stream. Oh, really? What was it that was muted? What song? It's progress, and that's what's important. Yes, 100%. This music is making my tea-making process more epic than usual. Epic tea-making music. See, now I'm glad we got the Yeti bone when we could, because now that's completely inaccessible. Secret hunting is fun! I'm gonna watch out for those. Oh, for fuck's sake, I wasn't anywhere near them! I was nowhere near them! The hitbox on that was like wider than your mum. Oh my god. The only text guide I can find was for a much older version, so good luck if you get stuck again. We're doing fine, we're doing fine. Weapons grade icicles. Basically, yes. Oh. Come on, there we go. I'm kind of hoping if they do have another patch for the Tomb Raider 1 to 3 remaster collection, that it includes some of the extra features that the 4 to 6 remaster got, like the fly-by camera option, and some of the extra poses, other quality of life things, and 60 FPS classic mode as well. That'd be great. Saving. Like the fucking sword of Damocles, isn't it? I can hear something skulking around. I wonder if that's a snow leopard of some description. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, it is. I'm not going to shoot him though. He is just minding his own business, and I am also minding my own business. Sorry, Mr. Tree. I need to borrow your penis. I'm gonna set it on fire and cause havoc. Tree penis. Lara's got wood, and she's gonna burn it. And now I've got to make my way... Oh no, I don't. I can just throw it, can't I? Yes, there we go. Steve just gave a tree a penectomy. Fatality. Nope, wrong button. Whee! Now I'm gonna remember where I threw that. I'll try and retrieve it. Phantom Thief, hello! You beat Pierre Anniversary, never made it that far before, you're so chuffed. Well, congratulations to you! Fantastic! It's always great to see someone beat a personal milestone in a game. Fan-fucking-tastic stuff. Okay, here we go. Let's go, tree penis. Let's go set up set the earth cum on fire. Nope. There we go. Now what's that gonna do? Explode? There we go. Haha. Nice. Into the icy depths. Oh, wait, what? What just happened? Oh, I didn't have enough health. So I do have to worry about the temperature. Action Turnip! I know you. I think I follow you on YouTube. You're a speed runner, aren't you? I think I follow you on Twitch too. Fuck! I need to get out of here. Oh no! Lara's literally just chilling. Alright, everybody, chill. Sup, hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh god, what's going on now? Whoa, what the? No. Okay. Just TR4 problems, of course. TR3 had a separate temperature meter. It did. There we go. Okay. Can I just... How am I meant to... I can't wall jump, can I? No. But I think I might be able... Oh, sorry. Ah, yes. Gotcha. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Not quite. Not quite as graceful as I'd had. Thank you for the clip, Psychic. There we go. Imagine if this had the chimney wall jump. Some of them do, which is really cool that they've implemented that mechanic. Now do an infinite amount of repeated jumps in order to get up here.
I've found all my belongings now, but the Chaisha stone, the artifact I found in China, is still missing. It seems to have caused the plane to crash. Where did it go?
Yes, the gaydar. That's what caused the plane crash. So I found all of the stuff. I need to go back to the plane and get changed by the looks of it. How did that get there? Hello, hello. Are you, I'm trying to remember how I found out about you. Did I raid you once? On here? And then I followed you on YouTube, I think. Or it might be I found you on speedrun.com or something. I can't fucking remember. But welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here, man. Turnip action. Right, now I've got to get through here without dying. That would be grand. Fuck. Fuck. Shit, 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 shit. Oh, I've got one med kit. Oh, thank God. Thank God.
I better get back to the plane within 2 minutes or I'll freeze to death.
Oh, okay. Fine. Great. No pressure. Raid you on Twitch, you dirty bastard, Daniel. Dirty boy. You've avoided my last revelation retrospective to avoid spoilers as you're currently playing on PlayStation. Dude, that's absolutely fine. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it afterwards. Ah. Fuck. Oh, fuck! No! There's a heat source there, though. Like, I could just stand next to the fire. I've buggered this up. It's gonna be too slow. It's gonna be cutting it very close if I get this. I'm not gonna get this, though. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there's an open heat source there. I could just warm myself up there. For a little bit. Oh, no. I've got to do this again. Oh, no. That you know all the others have been quality? Thank you. Be sure to check out my Rise teaser. That's in the VOD for the endurance mode, the second one. I reckon she'll just fall over if she freezes to death.
I've found all my belongings now, but the Chaisha stone, the artifact I found in China, is still missing.
The chai latte
It seems to
stone.
have caused the plane to crash. Where did it go?
Where'd it come from? Where'd it go? Where'd it come from? Chai stone. Go on, come on, don't get caught on the shiting geometry, damn it. Where'd it come from? Where'd it go? Where'd it come from? Chai stone.
better get back to the plane within 2 minutes or I'll freeze to death.
2 specific minutes. Be fun if they repurpose the animation from Palace Midas, but for her freezing up. That would be quite cool. I might do it for funsies. I might just save it just before I get to the actual plane, just to see what happens. Okay. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have made it on the first go around. No. Oh, shit. Hang on. Sorry. Fucking keyboard controls being translated into controller buttons. There we go. Do I have a favourite entry that stands head and shoulders above the other games? I've got one for every era, but not one to rule them all. Although I do have to say, I do keep coming back to Tomb Raider 1 mentally, you know? But that's just nostalgia, I think. Any game recommendations for Christmas? Silent Hill F. Fun for all the family, very festive game. Now, there's probably a bunch of, like, winter-themed level sets you can download for free off of trcustoms.org that I would personally recommend doing. Works great on a Steam Deck. See what happens. Wait, what? Oh, there we go.
Too cold.
Yeah, she fell over. It's cool that it had its own cutscene, though. Between the last revelation and Rise for you. Interesting. Shoutouts to Rise, I guess.
Well,
oh, we got the
what are you
shades.
waiting for? Let's go.
And there we are. Nice. Oh, feck. Nope. I wanted to jump over here, because I saw something. Collectimable. Lara talking to her personal cameraman. You think that's bad? Like, Survivor Lara talks to herself all the bloody time. Like, she talks directly to the player at some points with what she says to herself. Got to move this lever. Got to keep going. Got to run away from this. Got to find shelter. You know, keeps telling herself what to do. Which by extension is telling the player, I know, but still. Yeah, the ponytail's come out, hasn't it? It's unbunned. Yeah, she straight up kills her cameraman at the end of TR2. I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing what the second season of the anime, Tomb Raider anime on Netflix looks like. It looks like it could be quite fun. You know? Looks like it might finally be free from the baggage of Yamatai. And her father and stuff, you know? And she has 2 pistols. She doesn't have a bow, you know? Elbow drop! Died, kitty. I'm also looking forward to, in the next Tomb Raider game, there being puzzles not, like, built around the bow as the central mechanic for solving it. Because that seems to be a lot of what the Survivor Trilogy's puzzles and stuff are based off of. Like, you have a bow and arrow that can do multiple things. Let's, instead of you using the tool in an existing environment to traverse it, let's build those environments with those tools in mind, so you have to use those. I don't know what I'm trying to say, if it makes sense, but it seems like just like, rather than like beforehand, where in these games you are the tool to solve the problems, the bow and arrow is basically the tool to solve the problems instead. The newest film was kind of disappointing. I've not seen the Alicia Vikander one yet, actually. Not, like, massively out of choice, but I've never been in the mood for it. Yes, how convenient that all these environments are suited for my bow. Yes, that's true. It's all rather convenient, isn't it? Whereas, like, in all these games and all the, even the Lao era games, it was all based on, like, her as a person being capable of traversing them. Yeah, you got, like, the grapple and stuff, but that makes sense. I've not played Uncharted Lost Legacy, you know. I have it on PC, not cracked it out yet. Much to your disgust, probably. I'm sorry, Uncharted. I've let you down. Like, it's a cool thing, don't get me wrong. It's cool that you've got something that can do it, but, like... I'd like it to be kind of, like... not so heavily reliant on that one thing. Doing everything, you know? I want it to be more about her doing those things. Even though she is using the bow and arrow. Yeah, I get that. But it's more about, like, the bow and arrow is the thing solving the problems and getting her from A to B. I want her to do the thing that's more about getting A to B and solving problems. It was very much a replacement for the dual pistols and the acrobatics, the bow and arrow. Oh, there's fish too. Lost Legacy small open world chapter is hands down one of my favourite parts in a video game. That's what I keep hearing. That's why I want to play it. Excuse you, evil marshmallow. Yeah, and her grapple to a degree. To a degree. Like, I don't want the puzzles to be primarily about physics manipulation, which is what inherently the grapple hook and the bow do. Whereas with this, it's all about kind of like using your own athleticism and puzzle solving, brain, critical thinking to get from A to B. Best bow and arrow after Skyrim. No, I'm sorry, but the stealth archer combo in Skyrim still has that game beaten. I'm sorry. Oh, my good lord. Sorry. We did a playthrough of 2013, actually, to try and see if a claim a developer made during its, the run-up to its release was actually true or not. And that was, like, they said something along the lines of, you don't actually have to kill things. And we found out in order to actually beat the game, you had to kill 600 people. So, yeah, that was an interesting experiment. This is where Sabatu got his inspiration. Origin story confirmed. Ah, feck. To be fair, it was Chronicles that introduced the grapple. It did, but it did it terribly, I will have to say. The Legend is where it did, like, absolutely 100% nailed the grapple hook. No! Why did it say... I just saved. I just fucking saved. Oh, you absolute wank stain. You absolute wank stain. Fucking idiot. And I died from hypothermia because I was too slow opening a fucking door. Oh my god. Favorite voice, Keely Hawes, then Jonelle, and then Hayley Atwell. I love Judith, I love Shelley's voices, but yeah, those are my favorites. I'm not... I can give or take Camilla's performance, if I'm perfectly honest.
Too cold.
Don't do this to me, game. Don't fucking do this to me. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't you do this to me, you asshole. Okay. No. Come on. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Yay, I just want to watch this again. Sorry.
What are you waiting for? Let's go.
You are correct though, solving puzzles and navigation in the old games using your brain is far more satisfying than being led by the hand with more obvious mechanics. Right, saving game. Yes. And that's the thing, they need to... If these rumours are true to do with it being set in India and it being a little bit more open world or whatever, I just want it to return to this style where you've got an area to explore or whatever and you're left to your own devices and it's not... It's linear, but not massively linear. And you've got plenty of, like, tombs to explore, you know? It's all about being left alone and isolated. You don't have to fight Trinity soldiers, like, all the bloody time. Like, I find as enjoyable as the combats, the combat areas in Reboot are, that's not what Tomb Raider's about. It's not a combat heavy game. Yes, you do have combat in it, and you do have weapons you can collect, but that's not the focus. The focus should be about the puzzles. And just about exploring the environment. Second save. No yellow paint. Yes. Kind of sounds like you're describing Shadow. Again, I can't comment on Shadow because I've not played it. I'm purposefully holding off until I actually have to cover it. I might end up really liking Shadow the Tomb Raider, I've just not played it yet. Oh. Give us a playable Croft Manor again. Yeah, check out the short I put on YouTube. It's in response to the Raidercast's video, but it pretty much sums up my entire thoughts on what I'd hope the next Tomb Raider game does. Really? Really? I know that, I'm just trying to hype you for Shadow, Steve. No worries. No worries. Shadow of the Tomb Raider story very much is like this... It's almost like a mirror of, The Last Revelations, in a lot of ways. Lara steals something, sets off the apocalypse, has to unfuck the apocalypse. Why does that not work? What do I do after reviewing all the Tomb Raider games? Have a break? Maybe. Do a series about a series that's not necessarily as popular as Tomb Raider, but it's something I'm very passionate about. I want to talk more about, I've always wanted to do videos on. Focus more on smaller videos that I can get out more regularly. Like, especially about these. Like, the TRLEvision series I've put on ice at the moment just because I want to finish Rise of the Tomb Raider. And not take focus away. So that's why I'm doing, like, all these streams more regularly as well. To make up for that. Serious Sam? Yep, for sure. I want to do a Die Hard trilogy video as well. In the similar vein to my I Am Bread video. Which I hope people have watched here and like. Because I'm quite proud of the work I did on that video. Yeah, just like smaller projects, you know? Not so much like similar sort of style, but not so much like as involved or as intense as the Tomb Raider project has been and is. I'm sorry, kiddies. I'm so sorry. Hey, thanks Uncharted, coming in clutch. Thank you for the link. Yeah, please go check that out. It's a video that's like, I'm very proud of because of the sort of like the effects work and stuff that I've done in it and the style of it. I'm very, very happy with. And it's a game that surprised me, and I think more people need to know about it because it's a silly little game, but it has quite an interestingly dark story to it. Yes, it has a story. So go check it out, please, please, please. I will never touch the Assassin's Creed games. I will give you that one for free. God damn it. Because I personally have no interest in the series. I tried them. I didn't like the whole idea of it taking, like, place in some kind of, like, future setting, really. Like, you're controlling the memories of your ancestors. It's an interesting idea on paper, but I just did not gel with it, personally. You've not seen the I Am Bread oh, that's why I want to kind of, like... I'm glad that, like, Uncharted has shared that link, because I want to bring more people's more attention to it, because it's a video that, like... Yeah, again, very proud of what I did, and if you watch it, you will see why. Hopefully. Power Wash Simulator does have a plot, yes. Yeah, Soul Reaver I do need to get round to playing. Admittedly. Oh, gift subs from Crypto Kev. Thank you very much, my friend. Aloha indeed. How are you? Oh, thank you very much, everybody. I was going to do them all one by one. Interesting. You're coming to me at the end of the stream, too. There we go. Ta-da! All the ta-das. Oh my god. My god. Whew. Yeah, I keep hearing that a lot of people say that Black Flag and Assassin's Creed 2 are like the best ones. To be fair, the only one that kind of piqued my interest a little bit was Assassin's Creed Shadows. But then again, I guess if you've got Ghost of Tsushima, just play that instead. Or Yote now. Would I be down to review a rhythm game in the future? I mean, honestly, depends on the rhythm game. What type of rhythm game would you think that I should cover? Dance Dance Revolution. Wait, where's this? Ooh, an interesting indoor complex. Sarah was like, Dance Dance Revolution. Beat Mania. Could you imagine? Yes, that is gonna have to do it, I'm afraid, guys. Let me just pause this. Take it back to the title screen. Alright, take it back to the chat. Well, thank you, everybody. Been an adventure as always with you lovely people, and I've been enjoying Himalayan Mystery so far. It's good to be playing something that's a bit older, a bit longer in the tooth compared to sort of like the newer releases that are more sophisticated engine-wise. But it's still very impressive what's like so far been accomplished by this version of the level editor. So I'm looking forward to playing through the rest of it, and Titak definitely knows what she's doing. So, yeah. Be sure to join me on the next one on Thursday for that. And on Tuesday, we're going to be continuing through more Total Chaos, which is the new horror experience that dropped last week, and very much keen to see how that pans out. No, thank you, everybody. It's awesome to catch up with some new and some familiar faces. But, it's... yeah. That's the sort of like part of these streams that I enjoy, is just sort of getting a chance to chat with all of you people again. Sorry, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Overstimulated. But it's just nice to catch up with people, have a chat about certain things. I hope the sort of topics that we do talk about are interesting for people. And I do really hope that people go check out the Iron Bread video that I have made. Please go check it out after this stream ends. I really do recommend it, and you will not be disappointed. Please give it a like. Send a comment. Let me know what you thought about it, and in all of its glory. We're going to raid someone quickly and then leave you to it. So everyone who's watching on YouTube back, thank you very much for joining for what you could. Hope to see you on the next stream on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. But for Twitch people, we are now going to try and find someone else to support. Let's see who is actually streaming. No worries, Spiral. Thank you, everybody. Like I said, I can't do this without any of you guys here, and the fact that you guys all show up and are so enthusiastic and talkative, it's really cool to have this nice back and forth between everybody. All these lovely like-minded people. Lara Fan 89, hello. Thank you. Thank you. Tom Dryas, Viking. Who have we got? So we have got Ari7835 is playing Unfinished Business, TR1X edition, whatever that one is. Trying to keep it sort of Tomb Raider related. Shabaobab, a level builder, quite a good level builder, is playing through Thanksgiving with Esmeralda, whoever that might be. Trelly Thursday, Christmas Trelly. Chill with Agent XP, lovely person. She's made some really cracking stuff, actually, Agent XP. And of course, we've got the juggernaut that is Badass Games. 165 fucking people watching him. He's crazy. He's crazy, man. Fair play to the guy. Yeah, we are going to raid Shabaobab. Lovely person, talented builder. We played some of his stuff before. He's done some really cool Christmas stuff. At the moment, he's kind of looks shrouded in darkness with the lighting in his camera, but please be sure to stick around and say hi if you've got to sort of shoot off and run. That's absolutely fine too. But in the meantime, stay safe, raid on you lovely people. I'm going to shoot off, but say hi on my behalf, and I'll catch you lot on the next stream on Tuesday. Take care now. Bye-bye then.